Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me with some news for you guys, and I'm not sure how happy I am with this news. Obviously, the companies are doing their best to show how exciting and how much benefit this is going to be for the anime community, and I am in completely in the other side of the coin. Now, I will explain why in a bit, but let's first read what's going on. Sony's Funimation Global Group, they're going to acquire Crunchyroll for $1.175 billion in cash. Cash, hard cash. I mean, that's pretty amazing. But before anything, guys, if you have not done so, make sure you subscribe to my channel. We're trying to reach 4K before Christmas, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so by now. Also, give some love to this video, comment, like, and share, and follow me on my social media. There's a bunch of links you guys can check out down there below in the description below. Okay, let's read some of these articles. It says the anime streaming service Crunchyroll announced on Wednesday, so it's been 2 days, that Sony's Funimation Global Group will acquire Crunchyroll. Funimation's website also confirmed the acquisition. Sony reports that the purchase price is $1.175 billion to be paid in cash at closing. None of the companies have provided any further details about the acquisition, and the deal is still awaiting regulatory approvals and other conditions. In the announcement, Crunchyroll also noted that it has 3 million subscribers. I'm one of those, and 90 million registered users. Now, registered users essentially are the people that are registered to Crunchyroll to watch Crunchyroll, but they don't pay a subscription. So I'm going to assume that that's what it is. Asia reported in October that Sony was in final negotiations for the Crunchyroll acquisition. At the time, the newspaper reported that Sony could end up spending more than 100 billion yen, or 957 million. They ended up paying for more, apparently. The technology website, the information reported in August that AT&T offered Crunchyroll to Sony for 1.5 billion, so they kind of met in the middle. The information stated that the Sony reportedly balked at the price, which effectively values the streaming service at $500 per subscriber. Okay, so I've read this all in the previous video already, so I won't read it all. And it gives the history of Crunchyroll and the history of Sony with anime streaming services. And essentially, for those who have followed the history of Crunchyroll and Funimation, Crunchyroll at one point owned Funimation, or at least was the parent company of Funimation for a while, and they're partnered up pretty well. Essentially, Crunchyroll will release 20 plus anime per season, and Funimation would dub about 6 or 7 of those, and that was it. So Funimation separated a few years ago from Crunchyroll. Funimation got basically bought out by Sony, and Funimation became its own identity. And this far, Crunchyroll releases about 15 animes, and Funimation does about the same amount, and we get a little bit of both worlds, and they both companies sub and both companies dub. In fact, Crunchyroll had partnered up with High Dive, and High Dive was doing a lot of the dubbing for Crunchyroll as a, I guess, Crunchyroll as a parent company and High Dive below them. Funimation has been doing basically all their work through Sony, and obviously they're still their own identity. Sony is just their parent company, but at the same time, Sony now owns the 2 biggest companies of anime here in the U.S., and that's Crunchyroll and Funimation. Now, for a long time, a lot of people have not really liked Funimation, and Crunchyroll has kind of been the sidelines. Some people don't care about it. Some people do care about it. It's just kind of, Crunchyroll is one of those companies that you kind of you hate sometimes, but you learn to love them. Well, Funimation, they've had so much drama with their voice actors as well as just other stuff the company has done. now that they own Crunchyroll, my fear is, one, that drama is gonna leak into Crunchyroll, right? And now we're gonna have drama from all aspects of anime here in the US, from our dub actors who, you know, they're obviously important, but at the same time, they're not the original voices of the anime. So they should just calm down and stop thinking they're the highest identity here in the US, because they're not. And then secondly, Crunchyroll and Funimation are gonna end up again sharing animes, which is gonna basically give us viewers less anime to watch. We're probably gonna not get as much anime as we are receiving now, which, by the way, some people complain already because a lot of it is not translated yet. There's still some animes that don't make it to the US. So for them to join together again, I don't know that's going to be a good thing for the anime community. Obviously, these companies are excited. They have to be, because it's an agreement they're going into. But I know for a fact that a lot of the workers from Crunchyroll are not too excited about this, and they have their hands tied up at this point now. They're going to have to be bought out, and it's all about the money. Obviously, it's all about, if they have enough money to invest, they have enough money to pay for the workers. And it looks like Crunchyroll is not doing so well. Sadly enough, that's basically the truth to this. So, I myself not excited. I anticipate drama, and I anticipate less anime, and I'm not excited about that. I also anticipate Funimation taking a lot of the, I guess, most awaited anime. Usually Crunchyroll has that. Crunchyroll buys the rights to the most awaited anime, and if Funimation takes control of those, I don't know how good they'll be. I personally, I respect Crunchyroll a lot more than Funimation. I do support both companies, and I do pay for both subscriptions. I do appreciate and love the fact that they give us anime, but I think overall Crunchyroll does a better job, and for them to be now at the bottom below Funimation, I don't know how good that's going to be. So, oh well. Let me know, guys, your comments and your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment, like, and share. Subscribe. Thank you again, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.